Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone today on this fine National Coloring Day? I hope you're all well. I hope you are raring to go. I sure am. If you are brand new here, if you would follow, like, be sure to comment and share and Corbiere-Scott Designs on the following following social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And then ask to join our private Facebook groups, Stitch Along with Anne and Corbiere-Scott Designs. Both of those are private Facebook groups. All of my forever classes are good morning, Sue. Are you Sue or Susan? I can't wait to meet you in real true life. I can't wait. All of my forever classes are in private Facebook groups also. And so usually you need, from now on, you are Sue Doyle. Oh. Okay. Is Oliver Bain, is that a different, is that just a different name? You just tell me. You tell me. All of my private Facebook groups from now on will have a password, because there's been some tricky stuff going on with Facebook, and to combat that, I am using passwords. Anyway, and for all things Anne and Artsy, go to AnneCorbiereScottDesigns.com, like today's free art printable, which is a celebration of National Coloring Day. So, I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about today and tomorrow. So, we've got 2 pages that we're going to put into our art journals just this weekend, right? So I drew this, and you'll notice that the perimeters are smaller so that it will fit our art journal, because our art journal is a composition book, remember? And so you'll be able to cut it down to, I believe that it is 7 1/4 by 9 1/2. I think. Let's just a sec. Let's look. This is my art journal for my back to art school classes, but there's the same. So let's find a ruler. La-la-la-la. And I believe you're going to want to cut it to 9 1/2. It's a little over 9 1/2, but if you cut it at 9 1/2, you'll be okay. And 7 by 7 1/4. So 9 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. 9 5/8 by 7 1/4. That's what you're going to end up cutting it, so that you can just mount it directly into your art journal. So let's talk about National Coloring Day, right? So it's a celebration, as you can imagine, of coloring, of adding color to our world, right? And I just thought, could there be a holiday that's more befitting us, right? So I saw that we have lots of new faces here. So I wanted to make sure that you know that I am Anne Corbiere-Scott Design. I am Anne Corbiere-Scott, owner and artist of Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs, and we meet typically every Tuesday and Thursday for pop-in paint parties. But every now and again, there's a special day, and so we have extra pop-in paint parties. So like today and tomorrow, we're having 2 extra pop-in paint parties. So by definition, National Coloring Day is just what you think it is. It's just a celebration of coloring. So it is just setting aside some time to color. So, and your coloring can be with whatever. It can be with crayons, it can be with colored pencils, it can be with markers, it can be with pastels, it can be whatever you want it to be. I am going to be using crayons today. I taught a class, and it's a forever class, so you can take it anytime, called Back to Art School 101, and it was all about crayons. And so once you take that class, I'm going to tell you, you are going to be all about crayons. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm just going to start coloring. So a couple of tips. So you really should consider, hey Deb, hi Denise, hey Nancy, hi Debbie Druitt, hey Vicky, hey Sue, hey Keels. So I'm going to just start coloring. I'm not going to give away things that we learned in class. I'm just going to start coloring, and hopefully it will wet your whistle for taking that class. So I'm using red today because I was kind of feeling poppy-ish. I don't know. And I'm just going to go straight with red, because I felt like these were kind of like a funky version of poppies. Oh my gosh, I was watching this show, and this girl said, oh, that's like if a mom says funky. And I thought, oh my God, I say funky. Then I thought, well, I am a mom, and you know, whatever. Young people. Okay, so now I'm going to barely touch. You know how I like just light layers. Light layers. I haven't figured out what I want to do on this outside layer. I told myself I'll just figure that out as I go. I think the color inside of these little squiggly lines is just really nice contrast, isn't it? So I'm just going to get some color going up the sides, just like I do with any substrate or with any medium, right? We want to start to shape, give those petals some shape. Go up the sides, back, forth, and then filling in with a light layer of color, back, forth. I'm just going to start them all, and then build from there. So like I said, I have a couple of forever classes still. I have a lot of forever classes that are still on, they're still up because they're still relevant. I have a whole bunch of lettering classes. I have, and then I have a lot of art journaling ones that people have been starting to take who hadn't taken them before. There we go. All right, now I want to start building that. The dimension. And the way we do that is with shadows and highlights, right? So we deepen some color. Oh, thanks, Deb. That's awful nice. So you're gonna probably hear some machinery in the background. Our air conditioning went out 2 days ago. And so we have just been powering through with lots of fans and Jeff bought a portable air conditioner. Has anybody ever heard of that? So it kind of Karen, that is back to art school. Well, I teach it in every class. The lights and shadows in every class I teach, but with crayons, it's back to art school 101. The next one I'm teaching is back to art school 102, and this one was crayons, all crayons. 2 hours of things you can do with your crayons. This one will be 2 hours of what you can do with swirl colored pencils. And the swirl ones are Crayola, but you can get rainbow colored pencils. I'll put that here. Rainbow colored pencils. If you can't find these, then you can find rainbow colored pencils, where it's a colored pencil with many colors in it. Highlighters and Elmer's glue. Anyway, check those out on my website, Corbiere-Scott-Designs.com. So I hope that everybody has downloaded this year's National Coloring Day art printable to celebrate our annual tribute to National Coloring Day. And tomorrow we are going to celebrate International Dot Day. We do that every year too. And tomorrow's class, oh my gosh, so much fun, so much fun. We will read the book that started it all. And we will, this year we will create with some art papers. So gather some art papers that you just really like that you've created. Do you know what I mean? So I'm really feeling like I want to stick with like the purest red at this point. I don't want to go like violet red or red violet. I'm feeling like I think I want to stick with red in its purest form. So anyway, like I said, there's lots of noise in this room because, well, number one, it's laundry day, so the dryer is going, but also because our air conditioning went out. So we have this portable air conditioner that Jeff got from OfferUp because the brand new one we bought didn't work. And so, there we go. Just want ever so slight color on there. Anyway, so this one is an old rickety rackety one, but it's working. I mean, it's not cold in here, but it is working, and to a degree, I would say. It's just loud. And it has this big, weird, thanks, Keels. It has this big, weird hose that hooks out that like goes out the window. I don't know. And so we have to, it's a big expense. So we're gonna have to replace the motor of our air conditioning unit, and they said they can't get the part here until Tuesday. So we'll see. We've toughed it out here just because we like our house, but I don't know how long we'll be able to last with no air conditioning. I don't know. And it's crazy because I was going to invite some girls over for an artsy day, but then I thought, nope, I don't want everybody to be miserable. So we'll do that another day when the air conditioning is working. Well, thanks, Lauren. I know, what's better than coloring? I just have such fond memories of my mom lying on the floor with us and just coloring. Whether it was on a pad of paper or in a coloring book. I just loved it. We could spend hours coloring. I had aunts who would lay on the floor and color with us. I had an uncle who worked, he was a truck driver for the paper companies in Wisconsin. And he would, when he would drive through, he would drop off like a giant roll of newsprint. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? We were over the moon. We do big things and little things, and oh my gosh, it was fabulous. Like all the possibilities in a young child's noggin, you know? Oh, Keels, I love that your mom loved coloring too. It was the best, wasn't it? So I'm curious, what color are you coloring your flowers, you guys? I'm dying to know. I have this lovely friend, Debbie Pack, who got me some of my favorite yellow. And so I'm totally using some of that gorgeous dandelion in the center of these flowers. Oh, I love that. I love that, Deb. I love that. And you know what? It'll be something that you two will get to share. Do you know what I mean? It started with you. It started with you. Oh, Pink Parade is gorgeous, isn't it? Because it's a surprise. Ooh, violet red. So did, okay, what about you, Karen? What about you, Debbie Pack? What about you, Debbie Druitt? What color are you coloring your flowers? Lauren, are you and the girls doing it together? And if so, what colors did you pick? Everybody take a drink. I think I'm gonna do all red. I'm just kind of feeling it this morning. Poppy red and orange. Ooh, poppy red. So are you using colored pencils? Poppy red is a colored pencil color, I believe. Poor Anthony. Poor Anthony. I like him. He has good taste in food. He likes carambas, so he's all right in my book. I love my colored pencils too, Deb, but I'm feeling crayons. I was just feeling crayons. I don't know, something nostalgic this morning. Oh my gosh. So it's pretty hot in my house. It's pretty toasty. And then I was going up the stairs and I felt this twinge at the back of my calf. I think I've pulled a tendon or something. Honest to Pete. I told Jeff, I wasn't like running up the stairs or anything. I was just going up the stairs. I'm telling you, it stinks when your body starts doing stuff that, no, they're not. I know, Lauren. I know, it's crazy. My crayons are not melting, but I will just say that hey Kay, I'm so glad you're here. No, but my lip balm goes on really easy because it is kind of melty. I know. So I have to go up and down the stairs like an old person, like one step at a time. Like step up and then put the second the next foot on the same step. Honestly, it's crazy. All right. Oh, I'm loving this sea of red. So I'm really feeling like I think I might want to do these squiggles around the funky stamens. I'm feeling like I might want to do those dark and then do the centers yellow. So I have some, and then maybe the outside yellow too. I just love that dandelion yellow. I'm so grateful for Miss Debbie sending me those. Because I have one and I just use it sparingly, which is so dumb, isn't it? I mean, honest to Pete. Build. I swear, isn't that the dang truth, Tessa? But it's not looking like rain at all. It is not looking like rain at all. Light. Anybody else talk to themselves when they color or do anything? Or is that just me? Adriana, do you talk to yourself? Marissa, do you talk to yourselves? I do, all day, every day. And Jeff goes, who are you talking to? Me. And I liked what I said. Oh, I did love paper dolls too. Betsy McCall. Remember Betsy McCall? Shush up, Denise. I know that's a bold-faced lie. That is a stinking lie. And I bet you kind of answer yourself. You sometimes talk to yourself, Lauren, or the girls? Or is it a Lovato girls trend? Vicky, you're funny. You're funny. I did find a new, so there was this green that I fell in love with one time when I was out in Arkansas. Oh my gosh, Debbie, that's so sweet. Sometimes I know Marissa sings to herself a lot because she's the happiest girl. Adriana, do you ask yourself questions and then answer? I do. Me too, Denise. Me too. Like, hey, maybe. Yes, I think the green would work. Yes, Kate, didn't you love Betsy McCall? I loved Betsy McCall. I loved Betsy McCall. And I remember my mom would get a subscription to McCall's just so I could. Oh, I do that too, Debbie. I fuss at myself a lot. My mom would get a subscription just so I could play with those paper dolls. Teresa too. She liked paper dolls too. And don't you remember? I remember getting paper dolls like as a gift, like a birthday present or something. Remember, they came in like sort of like a coloring book, only it was smaller. I told myself I was going to do something different because I picked the same colors all the time, and so that's why I was thinking red, red, red. Oh my gosh, yes. I think I had that. Remember Chrissy doll, the one whose hair came out of her head? Like you pushed a button on her tummy and her hair came out. Like her hair grew. I think I had that paper doll. I mean, it was so different back then, wasn't it? We didn't have like 75 of something. We had like one. And we played with it for years and years and years. Velvet. I remember Velvet. But do you remember that? Like, I just remember we got one of something. Like, you got one pair of school shoes and one pair of play shoes. Like, we just didn't. Hey, Linda! How are you? Carper Harbor. Oh, my gosh. It was, oh my gosh. I remember going on a family trip, like on a road trip from Bay City to Copper Harbor with my mom and my gram. It's so pretty up there, isn't it? Have the leaves started to change yet? I am going home at the end of the month, and so I am. My dad says he thinks that the leaves will start to change by the time I get there, so I'm hoping. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I hope you're coloring along. Oh, so anyway, one time I was in Arkansas visiting Desiree and Braxton, and we were coloring something, and I found this green called asparagus, and you know, I just fell in love with it, and I think I have it again. Have to dig through the Desiree told me that I needed to take school clothes and play clothes. And it's so funny because when I for a short time I worked at a store, and just recently, well, not recently, but like maybe 6 or 7 years ago, I worked at a store, and I would come home and Jeff would say, let's do this or that or whatever. And I go, no, I got to change into my play clothes. He didn't know what I was talking about. I go, where did you grow up? Didn't have play clothes. I'm sure he did. They just didn't call it that. So I'm digging through all these greens to find asparagus. It's the prettiest green. Fern. That's kind of a nice green too. Inchworm. Look at that. Isn't that very Lori Hennig? Our Lori loves lime green, and so does Keels. There it is. Asparagus. So I'm going to show you asparagus. Oh, so Desi told me that I needed to quit keeping them all in these little individual boxes and just dump them in this box. And so that's what I did this morning. I was thinking about her, and I thought she would be like, honestly, Auntie, just dump them all in the box. And so that's what I did. Okay, so let's see if I can. So this is our Art 101 and 102, and who knows if there'll be a 103. I don't know yet. Anyway, it's this is my swatch for all of my colors, and I'm telling you, it comes in handy. So look at this is asparagus. Look at it. Just look at it. It's gorgeous. I love it. So I have a feeling I'm going to be using that today. So, but I said that I really wanted to do dandelion. Oh, Crayola markers. I do like Crayola markers. There you go. We could do that. We could do that. Yes. Aren't those happy? Ooh, I'm just loving them. I hope that you'll just continue on the rest of the day, just coloring. I mean, what a better way to spend a Saturday, you know? Coloring things to put in your art journal. So Marissa and Adriana, I hope that you are, you've added your jelly prints. Marissa and Adriana came over one day and we had a mini retreat at my house, and they did jelly prints like nobody's business. And so I hope that they added them to their art journals. Oh, you guys, I'm loving that. Although this is looking a little fried egg, isn't it? Debbie, you can buy them and take them whenever you want. That's how all of my classes are. Like once you're in, you're in. You can refer back to it as many times as you want. You can once you're in, you're in. So it's not like you ever miss it. Do you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, it was a blast, wasn't it, girls? It was a blast. I'm feeling, it does look like fried egg, doesn't it? So I need to hurry up and think of a color. I'm thinking gray. I have this, I think this is just, no, Timberwolf. There's Timberwolf, silver, and I think I have like a gray that is, I have black, but I don't want to go so deep as black. Gray. Okay. I think I'm just going to do some gray, so it kind of has a little bit of that poppy feel. It was fun, wasn't it? Wasn't it? We'll have to do it again, Adriana and Marissa. Joni is... Oh, have a blast at the expo. Joni, Lucinda, and Debbie. I want to hear all about it. So I'm just going to start putting down some color. See, I think just that little bit of color is helping with to take away the fried eggness of it all. Me neither. Gosh, Lauren, do you remember when I first started drawing stamps for Scraps of Love and all the samples, so many samples you and Tessa and I made? Oh my goodness. Those were the days. Everybody take a drink, please. So I'm just going to continue on all of these, just getting a little bit of this gray down. And then I think I'm going to layer a little bit with some black maybe. That mini retreat was the best, wasn't it? It was. But now we're gearing up for the next big retreat. So I do have a few spots open, like 2 or 3. I have some people who are have talked to me about attending, but they haven't signed up fully yet. So if you are interested, let's come in with that pointy black. Where's that pointy black I just had? I have silver and Timberwolf. Well, Timberwolf looks, no, I don't know that it's really much darker. Manatee looks darker, doesn't it? Let's do that. That would be a little subtler, I think. Here we go. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the retreat this year. I'm telling you, it's going to be bigger and better than last year. And I thought last year was pretty fab. This year, our space is unbelievable. And every person has a 5-foot table to themselves, a comfy chair, and I have so many, oh my gosh, so many new and fun techniques to share with everybody. I'm currently working on all my samples, so they're kind of all over the place. I have, is this one Manatee? Yeah. Lori will be leading yoga stretches again. Stephanie will be bringing her special treats again. Tessa and Lauren have both agreed to help me teach. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to meet you, Susan. Sue, I can't wait. Okay. Who said I should make a kids day? Adriana. Well, I don't know that there's I will make a special kids day at my house where we can all, then we can just have the whole day and all the special treats and all the, it will be different this year. It will be different this year. We had kind of a crazy year last year, so this year will be different. Okay, so now I'm going to start in with my greens. I have a couple, well, I have this asparagus that I love, but I really think I want to start with this olivey green. Oh, or maybe like a green yellow or a yellow. I have electric lime. What's this one? Fern. Spring green. Let's start with that. Just gonna get barely any color of that down. Oh, there you go. Maybe we could do something like that. That's kind of what we did at my house, isn't it? Adriana, maybe we could time it when Desiree's here so Desiree could make art with the girls. That would be fun, wouldn't it? She would love that. We have all new techniques that we're sharing this year. I can hardly wait. We have outside activities and indoor activities. We have a whole room just dedicated to machines. Come on! Oh, Deb, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. And there's probably a lot right near the retreat house. But yes, I'm glad that you're staying at the retreat house. I know, right? We're gonna have ourselves a time. Okay, I did some spring green. Now let's come in with that olive green. Ta-da! Oh, Marissa, I love it. I love it. So what color are you coloring your flowers, girls? Marissa, what color are you coloring yours? Sparkle? Marissa's our sparkly girl. Oh my gosh. Right, Lauren? Like once you get on that roll, And some of you know that I have a lovely girl named Jennifer on my design team who hails from Australia, the land down under. Anyway, she's trying to see if she could make it this year. How amazing would that be? Marissa, that does not surprise me. That does not surprise me. Okay, Adriana, how about you? What colors? This is that asparagus. I love this asparagus color. I have an art journal that, I know. I hope she comes too. That would be amazing, right? And she would bring her friend Nancy. I think she's training to become a trainer of service dogs. I don't know what they're called in Australia, but that's the idea that I got. And so, oh, red, pink, peach, and yellow. Nice, Marissa, or nice, Adriana. Anyway, so I hope that she can come, certainly. Everybody stop and take a drink. Okay. Now I have to decide what I'm going to do on these outside. I don't know just yet. So, while I'm waiting for that, you're welcome, Adriana. I think I'm going to do all of these outside, these little round accent things. I'm going to do them all red too. So that's a cool way to add dimension. If you're coloring a circle and you want it to have dimension, do the outside with a little bit of pressure and then kind of lighten it as you get to the center, but don't color the whole thing in. It'll automatically have dimension. It's harder to do on littler ones, but you can kind of color one side and get the same effect. Yes. Oh, I like just a little bit that added by making those dots red. And so now I'm feeling like I want to color in the letters. Oh, Sue, that sounds. Oh, I've never seen Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I've only seen it, I think, on on TV where they show a reenactment or whatever. Have a blast. Have an absolute blast, and then tell us all about it next week. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, I'm going to color this little flower, which maybe I should have done first, but I will. So I'm just going to get a little bit of color down and then fiddle with it, more as I go. And get some dandelion in the center there, and then a little bit of gray. Did these. I know, and now I'm wishing I would have done one on the eye in National, but I didn't, and so I have to let go of that. Do you know what I mean? Did you really? Deb, I have a friend who's just in love with Donny Osmond. I think it's just a little bit more. I think I want a little bit of that asparagus up here. Yeah, he's quite a powerhouse, isn't he? He has, he has sustainability, that's for sure. Oh, I can't wait to put this in my art journal. And then tomorrow we're going to do even more. Oh, Deb, you're a funny girl. You're a funny girl. Ta-da. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it so far. Sarah, I'm telling you, you should take my Back to Art School 101 class. It's all about crayons, and I'm telling you, you will learn so much about crayons. So much. So now I'm wondering, you guys, if I should do yellow on this outer rim. If I should do dark red. I don't know. I don't know. But while I'm hemming and hawing, let's do a little comfort book. Okay, here we go. To remember during the bad days, it won't last. You have felt other things, you will feel other things again. Emotions are like weather, they change and shift. Clouds can seem as still as stone. We look at them and hardly notice a change at all, and yet they always move. The worst part of any experience is the part where you feel like you can't take it anymore. So if you feel like you can't take it anymore, the chances are you are already at the worst point. The only feelings you have left to experience are better than this one. You are still here, and that is everything. The end. That was a good one, wasn't it? Because sometimes when we're having a bad day, it does feel kind of all-encompassing and overwhelming, doesn't it? I'm doing a little blue and green on my outer... Oh! That sounds interesting. I'm telling you, that comfort book, one of the best gifts I ever received. Thank you, Keels. Take a drink, everybody. Gotta stay hydrated. Well, here's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about whatever color I do on the outside here, I want to do a different color up here because they interact, they intersect a couple places. I love that. I love that comfort book. And it always feels completely apropos to whatever's kind of going on in our lives, doesn't it? That Matt Haig, he knows what he's doing. So did you get the new one yet, Keels? The new Matt Haig? He is an unbelievable gift. He is, his words are so powerful. Yes, Lauren, and I hope they see that Kids have big emotions and grown-ups have big emotions. Everybody has big emotions. And it's okay to have big emotions. It's just how we handle those big emotions, right? And to know that they pass. They really do pass. That's so funny, Kills. So I think I want to do coloring in red. And I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like maybe I should just leave that back, this outline white. What do you think? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens. But I really want to use some pressure on the red here. Good luck with your bathroom fix, Vanessa, by the way. So I'm going to deepen the red on all of the downstrokes on the word coloring. I do sharpen my crayons, and I will share with you the crayon sharp. You'll find out all of that stuff in my class. But I do use, I have a Stabilo sharpener that is for Woodies, which is an art crayon that looks like this, and do you see how big it is? And these are water soluble. But because the hole is big, I can kind of manipulate my crayon in there so I can make a nice point. Sometimes you have a little bit of a problem sharpening crayons because they're so malleable, if that's a word, because they can be a little bit soft, and so they can gunk up your sharpener if the hole is too small, so you kind of have to fiddle with it a little bit. You don't sharpen your crayons, Adriana? You absolutely should, because then you get that pretty point again. I do have the sharpener that came with my big thing of crayons, but you have to, and it works, but it makes you have that flat end again. See how it starts to shape this part? And it looks like a crayon, right? It's kind of crazy. So I use this, and I use that Stabilo there, that looks better, don't you think? I like the deepening of that. Oh, well, you have to come up next time you come over. We'll have to play with those. So make sure you bring your art journals, and we'll have an art crayon day. How's that sound? Maybe like every time you come over, we'll have a different medium. What do you think of that? That sounds fun. I just love exploring all the mediums, you know? And creating with them over and over and over again. Because every time you create with medium, you learn something else. Like, oh, I shouldn't press that hard. Oh, maybe I need to try and press lighter. Oh, maybe I use this different pencil sharpener. Maybe I have just a specific pencil sharpener for crayons. Right? Every time you create with a medium, you're going to learn something new. Because what I find is you get to know it. You get to know it and its capabilities more and more and more as you go along. And we want to be good friends with our art materials. That's for sure. I would not use a blending pencil with crayons. They're two different substrate, or they're two different mediums. Debbie, I'm telling you, you need to take the class. You'll find out so many things. Well, thank you, Marissa. Did you have a great birthday? Did you have a great birthday, Marissa and Adriana? Marissa and Adriana are twins, by the way. And they just had a birthday. Okay, now I need to take a second and look at my... Oh, I love it so much. I'm loving it so much, but now I'm really feeling like I need to deepen the deepest parts again. Because I want to repeat. I mean, that's kind of just a basic rule of composition, right? We want it to be, we want to use our basic elements of design and composition. Okay, I know I'm getting close on time. Well, I'm over on time. Sorry about that, you guys. I just kind of get in the zone and I can't stop myself. So I'm just going to keep on coloring mine, and then I will take a picture when I'm done. I will post it. And then I hope you do the same. I hope you share a picture of yours. I'm telling you, it's the greatest feeling when you get in the zone, isn't it? And you kind of just lose track of space and time. Oh my gosh, Jeff and I watched the Fall Guy movie last night. Yes, I hope so too, Keels. It's just so fun, isn't it? To see everybody's interpretation. And I will just tell you, that was my mom's favorite part. She loved to see what everybody did, like how they interpreted things. That movie was so dang cute. And it was kind of the perfect thing for us. You know, like a Friday night wind down. It was just cute and light and funny and as like I never watched that show, The Fall Guy. Jeff did. But I said, I kind of remember, I think Lee Majors sang that theme song. He was like, no, and I go, no, I swear I remember Lee Majors sang that theme song. And then I looked it up and he did. I was like, I knew it. And then there was a little cameo of him in the end, and Heather Thomas. It was darling. think I might leave the edges white, you guys. I feel like I kind of like that contrast. I hope that you have filled yours with color and that you are loving yours as much as I'm loving mine, and that you color yours, and like Keely said, go to the Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs Facebook group and post a picture. I know, Kay, don't you think there's a nice contrast there? I'm kind of digging that. I am. No, tomorrow we're doing something totally else. So this page you're going to finish today and then take a picture and post it in the Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs Facebook group. I will do the same. Then tomorrow you need to gather a whole bunch of art papers that you've created, and we'll make a different page with that tomorrow. So I'll see you all right back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Arizona time, and we will do another entire art page. So we will complete 2 art pages in our art journal just this weekend. Thank you so much, Kay. Oh my gosh, I am over the moon that you're coming to the retreat. You're gonna have so much fun, and you're gonna feel, my goal is to make you just feel like you're opening an Etsy package every day, and that you just embrace all the fun, because it's so much more than art. Art is self-care. I'm telling you, I work really hard to make it super fun for everybody. I think I might even put a little bit of black in here, you guys. Oh, you won't be nervous. I'll sit you beside my sister. You won't be nervous. She doesn't think that she's creative at all, and she absolutely is. Everybody is. You just have to tap into it. And I promise, by the end of the weekend, you'll tap into yours. Probably by the first day, you'll tap into yours. Oh, you'll probably want to sit next to Keely and Pegs. Thanks, Marissa. Oh, good. I hope you felt liberated. I hope that's how you felt. I hope so. And I hope you felt like empowered. Would you stop? Don't talk so mean about my friend, Kay. You will have it. Oh, I like the black. I think the black is adding some more depth. Don't you think? I know, my sweet. Rock on, Lauren. Oh, Adriana finished. Yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to gather up your art papers. We're gonna have ourselves a time. See, I can't stop. I just can't stop. Bye, Deb. Bye, everyone. I will bid you adieu, and I will see you tomorrow. And thank you for joining me on this Saturday morning. Oh, thanks, Keels. Oh, Vicky, that's lovely. Thank you. You just touched my heart. Thank you so much. Rock on, Marissa. Be sure to have your mom take pictures and post them to the group. Thanks, Valerie. I can't wait to see what you color. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.